Hello, 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 everyone! Welcome back to the Makers Gonna Learn YouTube channel. Boy, oh boy, has it been like...
I feel like it is literally, I feel like it's been so long.
Like, since almost New Year's, which was only 3 weeks ago, Lauren. 3 weeks ago
I can't,
was our New Year's Eve event.
First of all, why does it feel like it was a lifetime ago?
Right?
I feel like we're, honestly,
people.
whole new people, whole new year.
How are you all doing?
But it feels like it's been so long, but it's not.
No, it's only been a few weeks, and I hope y'all are having a great day. Are we live? Is everything good?
I'm seeing welcome. I'm seeing hi from Canada.
Yeah, hello everyone. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna probably spend a few minutes extra right now just getting caught up with what you all are up to.
Right.
Due to the fact that it has been quite some time.
It has been. So what have you all been doing the first 3 weeks of January? I know I've seen a lot of people.
So many.
Our member challenge this month was to get organized. I've seen so many of our friends getting organized on the Facebook group.
We were bragging on some of you all etching in the membership group.
Yes.
Amazing job. You all are fantastic. We have been trying to get an idea of where Makers Gonna Learn is going for 2022 as we're here, and boy oh boy,
let me tell you, we have a clear idea where we are going, and we are so excited to bring that to you all this year.
Yes. And like the biggest part about, like, we just came back from a leadership retreat. We are hyped up, not just for ourselves, but like we spent like 2 full days just bragging on y'all. Like talking about where we came from, where we're at, where we're going,
and finding the heart of our company and what
literally the heart,
like the heart of our company, what it is, like what it means for us to serve you and how we can serve you better as a leadership group and as a whole team.
For sure, we found out like where everyone's most needed at this time. It was absolutely amazing. So first of all, I just want to say thank you for not only being here today, being here every day. Like whether we're live or not, you know, there's so many other ways to engage with us, whether it's a recorded video. Did anyone know Lauren's an actress? Like from the StarCraft solo video, there were so many.
Are you gonna film the StarCraft solo video?
Did you see the comments? Everyone was loving the intro. They were like, forget the rest of the video, the intro's where it's at.
And we've got to do more intros like that. We've got to do more videos like that because that we really love showing you guys the fun side.
Took maybe 30 minutes to bring that like intro together, and like Lauren had her moment, I had my CrossFit moment, so it was like, it was so good to bounce off of each other, and it was so much fun. So seriously, we were so excited. But today we are going to be diving into CRICUT Print Cut. We are using CRICUT Print Cut. We're using a cut file. We're using a font. We're using a really neat feature. I actually have 2 design space features that we're going to be like kind of complimenting today.
I know, and you all, I love it. I love it because it's so...
It's practical.
It's practical, it's on trend, it is customizable.
Lauren, they could use today's project as their member challenge for the month of January. If you have no idea what we're talking about, our membership here at makersgonnalearn.com is the #1 way to get everything you need to master your Cricut machine. I mention that today because it is, again, still the final days of our best deal of the year. Y'all, if you have any inclination to say yes to membership, to unlock everything you need to have craft therapy with us, community with us, enjoy all the perks, like there's so many perks available, check it out. I want you to be able to get started with us. $40 off. One fun thing we do, every single month we come to you with a craft challenge. So January's craft challenge is to get organized with us. So today's project, yes, we are going to make some amazing like different organizers for all of your seasonings, salt, pepper, parsley, cinnamon, you know, whatever it may be. You could do today's project as your member challenge. And you're like, Tanner, what's in it for me? Well, my friends, what's in it for you is an amazing gift. We randomly select someone that put the best foot forward, and we give you a Amazon gift card. What is everyone laughing about?
Everyone is commenting on, what are you drinking? Why is your cup so plain? So we had to make a coffee run, first of all, to a local coffee shop. So this is Tanner's signature drink. Mine is...
We're
over here off camera.
This is a double shot espresso with 2% milk and 2 pumps of caramel sauce.
So it's 2, 2,
2,
and 2.
2, 2. And me and my barista are like tight. Like she knows the order. It's like 2 to the 3rd power or something. She's so fun.
Also, we did have a friend, Sam, ask, is there
Sam.
a way to get organized with it without using print and cut? Absolutely. What we're going to show you, you don't have to use print and cut. You can use vinyl.
Yes, you can totally use vinyl. The way we're going to use it today, you guys know here at Makers Gonna Learn, we want to help you all have like a handmade home and make things look store-bought. So that's what today's project is all about, using some amazing printable product, your printer and your Cricut. We're trying to actually make it simpler than having to use transfer tape, having to weed, and do all that. Sam, I promise you, if you stick with me today, have some fun, relax, you're gonna see using print and cut is not too hard. And if you don't have a printer, it's gonna unlock so much more potential with your Cricut machine when you say yes to using print and cut. So we're super excited.
Brenda says, that beverage explains so much. I mean, if it's not a double shot of espresso, like Tanner, we don't want it.
Lauren, I have actually...
Did I get a triple shot like last week or something?
Do you want to know? I'm also just coming off a ski trip.
Yep.
I just came off a ski trip, and I have a little bit of a confession.
Oh no.
So on the top of the mountain, I was in Snowshoe, West Virginia, which is like the best place to ski in the Southeast. It's pretty nice, but you're on the top of the mountain. You're far away from everyone. There's no Target for 2 hours.
You act like that. I mean,
there's no Walmart for an hour.
Okay.
Okay. There's no Walmart for an hour. But there's a Starbucks up top. Would you
like on the very top of Snowshoe?
Yes. There's a
Get
Starbucks.
out.
Praise God. Praise God. So anyway, I say all that to say, let me tell you my order that I got one evening before we went night skiing.
Okay.
Before we went night skiing, I went and got a grande, which is a medium. Okay. I got a grande caramel latte with 3 extra shots.
Extra?
So it was 4 shots of espresso. And it was actually really good. It was actually really good. Like really, really good. Because we did day session from like 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. We would eat dinner.
I mean, I'd have to have
Then I would have to get a coffee.
I would have to have 4 shots.
Then we would get a coffee, and then we would go and do the night session, which was from like 6 to 9. So we skied. It was so good. And again, we're so excited to be back. Sorry that we have been so chitty chatty today, but I'm actually not going to apologize. So.
No. So we did have somebody ask, Oma asked, who do I contact about renewing my yearly membership? We're going to have, it's linked at the top, but I'm going to have Sadie drop that link for you one more time.
You can. So OMG is a member. So my friend, if you're already a member and you need help with that, email customer care, hi@makersgonnalearn.com. But if you're a new friend, if you're just joining us and you're like, Tanner, I'm ready to say yes before the deal ends. I want to get the lowest price, grandfathered in. Yes to the Master Your Cricut Challenge in 30 days. Yes to unlimited downloads. Yes to it all.
Yeah.
The year membership, $40 off. The coupon code is BEST, B-E-S-T at checkout for $40 off. So we're super excited. If you're an existing member, today's project is absolutely going to be perfect for you. And if you're an existing member, I actually have a question for y'all. So I have a post in the Facebook group pinned to the top. I have a post pinned to the top, and we're so excited. So if you will go over there and tell me what member-only training you want, I'm going to be testing out doing some like hardcore like masterclass level training only for the members. So that's something to look forward to if you're considering membership. You all love when we do things that aren't mentioning any sales, just hardcore training. Like imagine course level curriculum in a masterclass. I'm going to be doing some of those.
Right.
People have been commenting over there. I want Inkscape. I want Canva. I want, there's 3D projects, like there's so many things. So I need your input before we start as a team looking at those and planning out some really awesome master classes. So what is everybody laughing at now? You gotta tell me.
She said, you just said 4 shots of espresso and held up 5 fingers. You're way ahead of the coffee.
I love it, I love it.
But something else for our members, if you haven't seen in our Facebook group, our Members Gonna Thrive.
Oh my gosh.
Is launching tomorrow.
Tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Pacific, we are launching our coaching program with an actual certified life coach.
And if you don't know what Members Gonna Thrive is, this was an idea that we kind of came up with around the kitchen table back in September, October. And it was, we were thinking, what can we do to help level our members up and help them become better versions of themselves?
So good. And that's what, we went on a hunt. We interviewed many different coaches, and we found the perfect one for you. So I cannot wait for you to meet her. She's amazing, and she has red hair.
Fiery red, and I love it.
She's amazing. We cannot wait. So you're going to get an email tomorrow. If you're a member, it'll be posted in the member-only Facebook group tomorrow with the link. I think it's already posted, so you can bookmark it. We want you there live. It's a Zoom.
Yes.
It's a Zoom. You can turn
It's like
your
a Zoom
camera
webinar.
on. You can turn your camera on.
Or leave it off.
Or leave it off.
Whatever.
But there is opportunity to get live coaching. And y'all, for our membership being $19.99 or less per month, for you to have the opportunity to get one-on-one coaching in this group setting is unbelievable. And if you have never been a part of something like this, because I get it, a lot of you may not have been, I just want to let you know, it is transformational. I have been the recipient of listening and watching other people be group coached and have been group coached. It's unbelievable. So for this rate, if you're there live, like, wow.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to be good. And I think tomorrow is all about goals and like the power of goals and things like that. So be excited. It's going to be so fun and very fitting for January. So yay. Laura's a newbie. Before I jump into the training, real quick, if you're brand new to the channel, you may first live stream, never got to comment, never got to converse with us.
Or maybe you just joined us.
Yeah.
Drop us an emoji.
Drop us an emoji. Let us know. We want to give you a few shout outs before we jump over to the craft table. Because believe it or not, we are here to craft.
We are. We're not just a talk show.
Dude, I really think
But I love our talk show vibe.
We could.
Well, I actually said, why did we not have a podcast yet?
I know. Somebody just, oh my gosh. Oh, oh my baby.
It was like the first part of that comment, I was like, my heart.
Oh,
and then the last part, I was like, oh goodness, thank goodness we don't want to leave.
Thank you so much for obviously the coffee. Like, you bought one of our coffees. Thank you, Oma. She says budget tightened up, so I canceled. But then I changed my budget because I can't leave. Exactly. Yay!
Well, we are so glad that you can't leave because we love our members.
Yes, we're so excited to have you. You have been such a faithful friend here, so thank you so much for everything. Yay, I made it in time. Hey, Nancy. Hey, from Arizona. Hey.
Leslie says she's a newbie.
Hello.
So
Curtis,
glad.
welcome.
So glad to have y'all here
Jerry,
with us.
Beth, Karen, Sam. Carla says, I mean, at this point, y'all, can I have an ambassador program? Let me get my portfolio together just in case. I love it. Yes. You all are amazing. Disney Beauty and Beast. Oh my gosh. Hello. Welcome, everyone. We're so excited to have you. I think it's time to get crafty. Like, we have some really great things.
Absolutely. Let's get crafty.
I'm going to head over to the craft table. Lauren's going to hang out in the chat box with y'all. I'm so excited to be here with you. So, hello, my friends. I'm so excited to be back here. It feels so odd to be at the craft table. I've been crafting from my home studio, doing lives with you, but it just feels so unnatural. Like, I feel like I'm missing something. It seems so funny to be here. I don't know why. It just feels a little off today, which is hilarious. So what we're doing today is we are making these amazing spice labels. These are so adorable. Guys, let's just go ahead and go to the overhead so you can actually see what our finished result is going to look like. Can everyone see these? Let me know. We're going to go up a little. Beautiful. I love this new autofocus right here. This is so great. It is so fun. Welcome, Barb. Welcome, Laura. I'm so excited. I want to really encourage everyone to make these because they're so easy. Today we're using the font Cartwheel. We're using the font Cartwheel, and we are using an amazing little cut file, and I kind of hinted to you all, but we are going to be able to do 2 different Cricut techniques with this. So it's kind of a lot, Lauren, but it's also nothing at the same time. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, it's kind of, I don't know how to describe it besides there is a lot, but there's nothing at the same time, because once you master these core design space basics, you'll be like, oh yeah, Tanner, I got you. Oh yeah, Tanner, I got you. And that's the point of these live trainings, because when you become a member, when you say yes to membership, you're going to unlock everything you need today to make any of our projects. Whether you're watching 3 months from now or whenever, all of our videos coordinate together using Makers Gonna Learn artwork. So when you say yes to your membership, you do get a few of our favorite training programs, which is the 30-day CRICUT Challenge, which is incredible, $97 value included for free in that year membership, as well as some people have coined this their CRICUT Bible. This is the CRICUT printable guide. It's great to have on the craft table at all times. You're gonna love having this, my friend. So definitely take advantage of that. You get access to everything we mentioned today when you go yearly. So $40 off ending at the end of the month for membership. Use the coupon code BEST, B-E-S-T, to unlock all that for you, which is incredible. It equates to 42 cents a day. Y'all, 42 cents a day. Does this mouse work? I would love if it did. I think I need to change the batteries. Anyway, I'm so excited. Alexandria says, I still haven't made stickers. Guys, not hard at all. Today,
we have so many fun sticker things coming up. Like, I am stoked.
So many good projects.
Oh, I can't wait for them to see our reel with the stickers.
Ooh, there's some good stuff. Be following us on Instagram and getting plugged in because I love it. Now, let's talk about one thing. If you all can still see right here, there's not a lot on the table. We have our sticker paper, which we love. This sticker paper is amazing. Zicoto, Z-I-C-O-T-O. This is amazing, amazing quality. We love that. Then you have your actual spotch jars. You can get these on Amazon, you can get these wherever, and then you have a mat, okay? You can use your CRICUT Explorer, you can use your CRICUT Maker, whichever one you want to use, you can do that today, and we're super excited about it. So, if you all are excited, can I print the 30-day challenge? Yes. So what I want to share about the 30-day challenge real quick, this is a printable ebook as well as there is a video to go along with each day. So if we just look over here real quick, when you look at the table of contents, you're going to be able to say, hey, I want to write and draw with my CRICUT. Boom, page 19. Or, pop over to that video. Beginner terminology you need to know. Literally, this is going to build that solid foundation so that you're able to master everything you need to know about rocking your CRICUT machine. That is incredible, and we're super, super excited for you all to dive into this and get started. So a video a day, or you can take some of the written components, and we give some amazing takeaway notes and things like that, like working with adhesive vinyl. This kind of debriefs you on what happens in that training. So both of these work really well together, and I think you'll enjoy it. So, all right, oh my goodness, are you all excited to dive in? I'm super excited to jump over. Next step, y'all, we're gonna head over to CRICUT Design Space. Again, not many steps at all, and we're gonna get cutting away, we're gonna get crafting, and yes, BEST, B-E-S-T, is the coupon code. It's only available for that year membership tier. It's not available on monthly. It's not available on 6 months. You have to say yes to the best deal of the year, which is the annual membership. That's where you unlock all the bonuses, commercial use license, make money with your machine, and so much more. So we're excited. Let's head over to CRICUT Design Space. So right here, we're super excited. Are we over at CRICUT? Woohoo! Okay, y'all, again, I still feel like we haven't been here in a hot minute.
Oh, you haven't been here in a hot minute. I was here filming and live all last week.
But I had no idea what a week could really do.
I mean, do you feel recharged? And you were not, it was not a week, Tanner. You were 2 weeks.
That's what.
You were a week at home.
Yeah.
And then the next week you were at home on Monday, Tuesday, and then we had retreat Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You've been 2 weeks since you have set foot in this office.
It just feels so, everybody's in their flow and doing everything amazing.
Yes.
I'm the one that's like, what's happening? Anyway, I love it. Kimberly says it best. Annual, only way to go. I love that.
So
love it.
Christina says the code doesn't work for you. I'm going to drop that email address for customer service. Our customer service team is amazing.
We'll take care of you.
They will definitely take care of you if that code is not working.
Oh, yes. And y'all, take a look right here. This is our finished result, okay? This is our finished result, what we're going to do. So we're going to build this together. We're going to turn it into a print and cut file. Notice we're going to make this 1.25 by the end of the day. You would just measure your actual jars And we'll talk about that as we dive into this project. But what we need today is to get our cut file that is the base of all of this goodness, okay? So come over to makersgonnalearn.com. This is the cut file we're featuring today, Circle with Leaves. So Circle with Leaves today is incredible. We're going to grab this cut file by pressing the download button. There's 2 ways to download a cut file from our site. You're able to press the little cloud icon, or you can go down here that says grab this cut file, and you can press download now. Once you press download now, you are going to get an amazing zip file. This zip file right here, look at this. Double click, bada bing, bada boom. Look at that. It opens up, it unzips it. We double click on that. Here you go. You have a PNG and you have an SVG option. So what you need to do is just move this folder down, hop over here to Cricut Design Space, click it, and then look, we're going to scroll down, give us some free space, as I like to call it, and let's press upload. So once we click upload right here, we're going to select upload image. And now what we are going to do is we are going to now drag the SVG, drag it, and drop it. Lauren, that took what, 2 seconds? Like 20 seconds? I'm always exaggerating. So like times it by 10 and you got the real results. So we've got right here, we've got our cut file, and this is so good. So we have our leaf circle, and we're going to click upload. Thank you, Mind Cares. You all are amazing. The team did do an excellent job while I was quarantined at home. So we're going to click add to canvas. And look, this is a big one. So I'm going to go ahead and already resize this by coming up here to the sizing, and I'm going to type in 1.25. Press enter, and there we have it. It's already sized to our finished size where we need it. So now what we will do is we are going to go ahead and we're going to add a text box, and we are going to grab the font Cartwheel, okay? Add the text box by clicking text, and make sure you're under the Cartwheel font. Now this is a Maker's Gonna Learn font.
I wanna do a little hack here that Tanner said that you still had to close out for the new stuff.
Now I tested this last week on a live stream, and I personally still had to do that.
Well, I did it on an organic video and it worked for me.
On this computer?
Uh-huh.
Oh snap. Oh snap. Okay, so what we're talking about, guys, if you're not familiar, let's go to the main camera real quick. If you're not familiar, typically with Cricut Design Space, you have to restart the program when you download a new font, which is actually kind of a letdown for third-party websites like Maker's Gonna Learn.
Oh, it always has been.
I mean, always been like part of the process. Like you have to restart Design Space when you are downloading a new font. They're saying, there's reports, my lovely co-host is reporting a confirmation, as other people have speculated.
So I want you guys to try this at home. If you download a new font, instead of closing out Cricut, I want you to go into your whatever project you're working on, make sure that you save it first.
Yes.
Always make sure you save it, and then go up to the top space where you have File, Edit, View, and Help.
Yes.
If you will click View and then reload your page, it did it for me.
Love it.
Now, I'm not going to say that it's going to do it on every computer.
Love it. Okay.
But it worked for me.
I'm going to download like a random font. I'm going to download Art Club. I'm downloading Art Club. I know for a fact I don't have Art Club on here. I'm just clip and zip file. I'm following the procedure. I'm going to install this font on the computer.
So can we go, are we in the share screen so they can see this?
Yes, sorry, thank you. So we're going to open up Art Club right here. It's letting me know, Lauren, Art Club, guess what, is not installed on the computer.
Right.
So here we go. Let's press install font. Boom. All right. Boom. Here is Art Club. Love Art Club. This is amazing. It's now downloaded onto the computer. So we're heading over here to Cricut Design Space. We're going to, like Lauren says, we're going to click Save Our Project, Save. We saved it under Spice, so that's boom. We're good.
Yes.
So now you're saying to go up to...
Go to View.
View.
Click
and we're just
Reload.
Click Reload. Boom. So it's just like refreshing this page. We've got our project. That was no big deal at all for me to do.
Now go into your fonts.
Now let's see if I have Art Club at my fingertips. Art Club. Oh, and look at Art Club right here. Hello. Hello, sunshine. I love that. Love
Is that not? I just think that's.
Lauren, I'm putting that in my back pocket because I need that every day.
I think it is a new thing with the most recent Cricut Design Space update. But
wow, I love that.
I just couldn't type fast enough on your live that day because I was like, I know you can.
Yeah, I love that. Okay, so we've got our cut file. Now we're ready to grab our cartwheel font. So we have our cartwheel font, and we're just going to add a text box, and we're going to switch it over to the cartwheel. So here's cartwheel. Let's open this one, and we can just go ahead and put, any spice that we don't have available. You could write out, for example, I don't know, what's a spice that we would need? You know what I mean? Like,
do we have onion powder already? Garlic powder, garlic salt. Listen, that's my favorite.
Powder.
Seasoned salt.
Seasoned salt. I love that. So here's what we want to work on now.
Okay. Here's what we need to do.
There. That's fine. We'll teach them how to build it. Yeah, so here's where we've got onion powder right here. We've got a few steps we need to take. First, we need to move alignment. I need to move this over right here. I need to move alignment and put it in the center. Once it's in the center, super easy. This is more of finishing touches working with fonts. There's one other step. I keep dragging it away. I'm going to bring in the line space. I'm just going to bring that in. So I'm just bringing in line space right here, just like so. Trying to make sure I can press my button. My mouse is so large. So I'm just bringing in line space. Look at that. So now that they're closer together, I love doing that with fonts and things. Now we can size this down. Look at that. And just make sure it fits inside here. Love it. Oh, look at that. My next step is I'm going to move that color from a dark gray. I'm moving it to black. So that way it just fits, it ships, and it's good to go. So there we go. It's onion powder. And now what we're going to do is we are going to select both of these, and we're going to just add an offset. So click offset, and it's going to load offset at 0.25 inches. As you can see, for a very small design like this, that would be huge. So just take a look at the big blue outline. Look at this. We're just going to bring it in a little. Just going to bring it in. If we're at 0, you can see it's like the same size. So we just need to have it stand out like just still, that's quite a bit actually. So we need to bring it in just a hair.
Which, if I'm not mistaken, if you can't move your cursor very well, you can type it in just for everyone else to know.
Yes, so I'm trying to show multiple.
Yes,
so that was
absolutely.
one. My mouse is also a lot large so y'all can see it. So I'm going to change that 0.083. I'm going to change that to like a 0.43 and see what happens. And then this looks so good. So right here, you can see we have the offset. Let's press.
Now, are you still wanting all of the in?
So I don't actually want all those. So should I turn the weld offset off? Let's see.
Let's try it.
Let's see what happens. So if I turn weld offset off, look what happens here. You're going to get a lot of confusion. So let's turn that back on. Boom. So there we go. What we're going to do is we're going to press. Actually, I'm going to offset it after I flatten it to save us this hassle right here. Because if you can see the blue lines, it's going to create an offset around everything else. So sometimes this is showing you that the way you do things in these orders will give you different results. So let's go ahead and press cancel for this. And let me show you what we're going to do. So this is the big hack that a lot of you need to know. If I was to go ahead without welding this, without attaching this, without flattening it, which is what we're going to do, Cricut would think this is vinyl and would cut it, or paper or anything like that. We're going to select both of these layers, and we are going to select flatten. What flatten does is it's your secret weapon in the back of your pocket in your arsenal of technique, and it is going to turn any of that into one beautiful print, then cut. So let's press flatten today, and look what happens. Boom, turns into one layer. It now
and honestly,
knows.
right there, you can't really see what it does because it's black and white.
Yeah.
If you all were doing this on a color image, you can see
if there was
it
like
a lot
6
easier.
layers, it would turn into one. If there was multiple, if there was a picture.
And there's actually going to be an organic video coming out that we're going to be doing, showing you how to use a picture.
Yes.
And turn it into a sticker.
Ooh, you're giving them like giving them sneak peeks. Who made that video, Lauren?
Maybe I shouldn't say that.
Who made that video?
It was my first organic video.
I love it. I love it. So now look what happens when you press offset. Look at this. So we now have offset, and dun, 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 it's thinking. This is a beta.
So now you see the offset is not on the inside, and you can make it smaller around your circle.
And remember that size we talked about? 0 point. Oh, I deleted that file. Let's go to undo. I pressed delete.
Undo.
Let's bring it back. Where's my project? Where's my little guy at? Where did it go? Come back. Keep pressing undo. Okay. It's gone.
It's completely gone. Did it just move?
No, it left.
Welcome to the craft fails.
That's so interesting. Okay, so.
Oh, the joys of design space.
Oh, the joys of design space. So I accidentally pressed flat, or excuse me, I accidentally pressed delete. So you can see here, we have this right here, and we are already added the offset, and the offset's white, so that is awesome. But let me see if there's one here that we haven't done. I cannot believe me accidentally pressing delete and it's gone. So what we can quickly do is actually grab our little shape right here and press add to canvas. And we'll make another one of these. So let's grab cinnamon sugar and let's size this up. Bada bing, bada boom. Trying to grab my cinnamon sugar. Scale this up right here. Boom, boom. Love it. Again, we want to select the cinnamon sugar cut file, which would be, there we go. I'm going to change that color to black, just like so. And then I'm going to select both of these. Y'all, this keyboard is getting tossed out. We have a new one on the way, no worries. We're going to select both. We're going to select both of these, and we're going to press flatten. And now we can select that and press offset. And then I'm going to type in 0.z. Actually, because it's a different size, we can go ahead and flatten this, which it says it's flattened. So let's click offset. And look at this. So now it's given us that background again. So let's just go ahead and size
make
this
it
down.
smaller.
Yeah.
And then go from there.
See, guys, this is another reason why, depending on what size you're working at, again, you're going to get different results, especially with offset, which is still in beta. So I just want to let you all know, offset is still in beta, and this is what you could get, you know, different results. So these are things they're still going to work out the kinks. So now when I press offset, I can type in my little secret formula I had, which is 0.043. And now we can press apply, or you can even, you know, click it and see that and press apply. And look at this, totally different than what we would typically get result-wise, which is so odd.
Okay, did you put a circle behind it and then flatten it all together and change the circle to white and then offset it?
So it's supposed to create the offset.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but
yeah,
it's still not. This is one of those days where literally, when I made that reel, when I said, you make it not so fun, this is the not so fun, because we have had 0 problems out of this, and Design Space and Cricut.
Which this is, again, let me just share with you the easiest way to do it if you don't want to use a beta feature.
Right.
Grab a circle.
Yeah, just grab a circle and put it around it.
And I'm going to do this in a different color than white, and then at the end, I'm going to change it just so you guys can see. So let's change this to, I'm going to use a light gray just for training purpose. Again, I'll change it back before we get there. So you're like, oh my gosh, where's this layer? Let's go ahead and send this layer to the front. So let's click Arrange, Send to Front, and then boom. So look at this. So now you could either scale this up, boom, boom. Really easy, guys. Like this isn't, you don't need an offset or anything.
No.
Because this can be yours. And then if you're like, Tanner, how do I do this? Let me go ahead and just attach these two layers together, and I want to show you a cool hack. So let's just weld that together and then select the cinnamon sugar with the circle. Click, let's go ahead and click Align, and align center. And it centered it, but I had it pretty centered already.
Right.
So now I can change that circle. I can change that to white. And my final step is I'm going to select both of these, and I'm going to flatten.
So what offset is, we've had friends ask us what is offset. So what offset is it kind of just puts like a border around what you are working with. If you are doing a sticker especially, it's especially handy with that.
Yeah. Offset's very important.
But it kind of gives Cricut that little edge. So everybody has been saying,
more professional.
You know, print and cut, I've had so much issues. Oh, I don't understand why everybody doesn't use an offset with their print and cut to give you that room for error, even if it's just a little bit of just a tiniest bit of a white offset.
I love offset, and that's why I was so happy to see it come to Cricut. So if you just got a Cricut, you know, in the last year or so, or the last few months, you may not know this, but we didn't always have the beautiful offset that we have today. So that is very important for you all to be aware of, that we didn't always have it. So it's something we don't want to take advantage of too much, because, you know, you can always use it, but again, it's still in beta, so results may vary. Okay, so I'm going to try to get my mouse to work. Ta-da! Here we go. So I have this, I have all these ready to go. So you would just rinse and repeat for all of these, and then once you're ready to go, I'm just going to delete these out. You would rinse and repeat following the same procedure. You can press Make It, and then look at this. Lori says, I love offset. Let love reign. I do love offset. Yes, it is so, so good. And Kristen, you incorporate Maker's Gonna Learn inside of your design space. So that is incredible. Can you use the same method for return labels,
I was
Hannah?
actually just about to say that, because all I would do is find my font that I want.
A rectangle. I would use a rectangle, like circle or something.
With the little rounded edges if you want, and then flatten it all together. You can put little cute designs on them and do print and cut labels.
Yes.
It would be so easy to do your own return labels, especially if you've got a birthday party or a special event.
Oh my gosh, for sure. Wedding would be perfect.
Wedding would be perfect.
Birthday would be perfect, all of it. All right, so here's what we got going on now, y'all. We're to the print and cut stage. Notice after you press Make It, after you flatten your layers, you've rinsed and repeated this, here's what we got. Lauren, we're gonna be able to put 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, look at all these that you're able to fit, and it's not even a full sheet.
Oh no.
So you could do probably all your spices on, say, 2 sheets max.
Max.
Maybe 1. Depending on who you are. Me, probably 1 sheet. You, probably 2.
Yeah.
But 1 sheet of print and cut material, some black ink, you're good to go, my friends, okay? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna come down here. You can see there's a black rectangle around your design. That is totally normal for print and cut. That is gonna allow the Cricut to scan your soon-to-be printed design and get it good to go. So we're gonna press Continue. We're gonna click Send to Printer. And now we get to select what printer we want to send it to. I'm actually going to use System Dialog, and I want to give you some really cool hacks. So click Print. You can turn bleed off technically because we have our own offset. And let's click Print. And
so
when you use System Dialog, hold on one second. If you use System Dialog, this pops up behind. It's a very odd Cricut hack. You have to watch a video to be aware of this because the disclaimer is so small for a lot of us. So I'm going to click Add Printer, and I'm going to just make sure the printer I want to use today is available. And it's going to automatically configure this and click Add. So it's going to, it says it already exists, so we don't need to add it. We can just click it right here. And it says, you know, it's good. If you're using any color other than black, which all the time I move this from normal to best. So I like to feed mine from the rear tray so it feeds straight through. That is a personal preference of mine. And you can press print. Oh, so it usually automatically selects the rear tray, but sometimes you never know if it will or not. So sometimes you have to tell your printer, to select that rear tray. So now I hear my little printer printing away. Can I bring it on the table? I think I can bring my printer on the table, guys. Let me, as it prints, I'll bring it on the table. Woo, I'm getting risky. Oh my gosh, maybe I can't. Woo.
Risky
okay, I'm good.
Here.
Look at this, guys, look. Just printing away. Look at this. Can you all tell how dusty it is? Like, I love it. So let's go print the data. This is so good. Hello, my friends. How are you all enjoying today's training? How's everyone doing? I love doing print and cut live because you never know.
You never know what your
happen.
printer's gonna do.
Yeah, I love that.
Absolutely, it's our favorite.
It really is. I mean, I love, guys, live streaming is my jam because this is where we thrive and this is where we do our best work. So,
so what I was saying about the bleed, and I did not mean to interrupt you.
You're good.
If you are not wanting that offset, if you don't want that little bit of extra light, that extra white
yeah,
around
if you don't, please add bleed on.
Turning your bleed on will also give your Cricut more room for error.
I love that. Giving the Cricut room for error, because we know the Cricut cannot be perfect. So with that, you want to be ready for error to happen, just a hair of error, which is turning bleed on. So if you don't have an offset, definitely turn bleed on. And then look at this, my friends. Boom, boom. Look at that. Look at this. Let's go over on the overhead just to show. I love this. I love this. It looks so good. It is so amazing. So what we've got now is a brand new Nicopa mat. I'm going to move this over. I'm actually going to real quick take my printer and put it back down because we keep it on a little table underneath the live stream set. So now what we're going to do is grab our brand new Nicopa mat. And this is one of the off-brand Cricut mats. They're actually really cool. I think it's neat that more people are trying these out because we've been trying them since they first came out. And they, you guys know they've been great for us. I'm gonna braid this down real quick. The ink dries really quickly. Now let's have a praise break and just give a moment, not only for an amazing Tuesday to the Lord, but also to this amazing material. This is 15 durable and water resistant permanent sticker sheets. This is glossy. Lauren, they're matte paper, which I think what you used in your organic, yeah? No.
I used the, I did use matte vinyl.
But it wasn't
binder.
This brand?
Yeah, no, it was this brand.
Oh, okay, I thought so. Okay, I love
it. It was both.
Their matte is my favorite, but for this purpose, I love the glossy. So if you all are doing any glossy, this is a great one to use. You can screenshot this or anything like that.
Yeah, so hold it. Dee is asking you to hold it closer to the camera. And there's been a couple people ask us where we got this specifically.
Amazon.
That's what I told them.
We have an Amazon link down below, so definitely click that. We love any support by those Amazon links because it is an affiliate link. Due to disclaimers and things, we can't tell you like what we paid for this, what the process, because Amazon changes their price all the time. AKA, I also don't know what it costs. So anyway, now that we've got the mat ready, what we're going to do is we're going to load it into our Cricut. So let's go over here to our Cricut camera. Is the Cricut centered? Does it look good? Beautiful. I'm going to move some of these stars over so it can kind of hold the material in place. Okay. Okie dokie. Alrighty, let's load this in. And I can't load it yet. Let's hop back over to Design Space and let me share with you what you must do next. So after you're over here, you can click send to printer. I already sent it to printer. And there's usually a button that says I've already printed. Oh, I gotta connect to my CRICUT. USB. Love that. And now we're just going to come over here, browse all material. Let's type in printable. And let's select printable vinyl. You'd also click printable sticker paper. I just always use CRICUT printable or the printable vinyl setting. And now we can go ahead, load this in. Let's go measure the mat, make sure it's the right size, and then we'll be able to press the play button. Alrighty. Lauren, with all the chatter we've done, with everything in here, we have been really, I mean, this project is pretty fast, even with some design space error. So let's press the play button.
Someone asked if our inkjet printer was on the Amazon link as well. I don't know that it is.
Okay, I'm going to actually come over and join you because that will take a minute. Let's talk, y'all, about printers. My friends. I love printers. Due to COVID, and I know we're all tired of hearing due to COVID.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Inkjet printers, sublimation printers are in such high demand, and they're so hard to locate and things like that. This printer, they've had new models come out. We're gonna have to do some real research on the best printer for today's time. For 2022, best price, because this printer, Lauren, 2017, honey, I was buying that printer for $80. I used to give out these printers left and right as giveaways because they were my favorite printer.
And they are good printers.
They're amazing. We're still, I mean, 4 years ago, and it's still.
But I can see why you think why they're ready for an upgrade.
Yeah, like you all need to know something new, something fresh. So I don't know, like I've always been a Canon fan. Courtney and I did some work with Canon. Like we're friends with Canon. But you know what? There could be more. We're using Epsons a lot. There could be an HP out there that we love. So if you have a printer that you absolutely love, let us know so we can do some research so we know what you all are using. I would arguably like to recommend a printer under the $200 price range.
Oh yeah.
Like I would love if it was like $150. Like that, I feel like is something we could stand behind and say, like I could help you justify it. So yes, I love that we can have these conversations and say, hey, here's where we're at. But I'm tired of having to say that, so I need to create a solution and find something that everyone can use.
Dana says Costco has Eco, which I don't know if Costco's are different in each different location, but she said Costco's has EcoTank, the Epson EcoTank 2760, which is our smaller sub printer, around $260.
Ooh, you know what, Lauren? I have one of those sitting in my basement at my house that I could test some print and cut on just as a regular printer.
Right.
Just you know, what if we could recommend the same printer for sublimation and CRICUT? No. Of course, you would have to have two of them.
Right.
You can't print and cut and sublimate on the same printer, but if we could recommend the same model, that would be neat. Beth says she loves her TS8300 and found it for sublimation. Did she say, I can't read that, for $200? Love that.
And Aaliyah is right. Like if you're not running, she said if you're not running your entire business on print and cut, any printer will work. Her $40 HP does excellent. If you're just making stickers for your personal self, for like your planner, and you're not turning around and selling those, absolutely, that $40 printer will be fine.
Yeah, okay. Let's talk back over here. Before we look at our stickers, I want to give you guys a little piece of advice. I love to clean any of my glass before I apply sticker to it, vinyl to it, anything like that. I love to clean it with rubbing alcohol. All you need, rubbing alcohol in a pump bottle and your glass. So super easy. Let me share with you how to do it. We can go overhead and you just take your glass. These are our little, probably from Amazon, little bottles. You got your paper towel. I'm gonna dab it like 3 or 4 times, load me up some rubbing alcohol. I'm just gonna clean that really good because this gets any residue off. Do test one with rubbing alcohol, let it dry, and test one without it because you will not believe it how well the vinyl and things stick after it's been cleaned with rubbing alcohol. I can't describe it to you. You can take my word for it or you can test it. Whichever way, I don't mind either way. You'll love it. So now I'm gonna let these 3 dry. I'm just gonna go ahead and prep 4 or 5. I'll prep all of them, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. So here we go. And once that these are dry, you can unload this. And what I wanted to share with you, Sam, if you're still with us, which golly gee, this has been a while, it's been a long live stream. I told Sam at the beginning of the live, if you all have been following since the beginning of the live, that I was going to show you why I absolutely love print and cut. I'm not going to need transfer tape. I'm not going to need anything besides my fingers, to take this from the printable and put it on there. There's no transfer tape needed. I'm using the True Control knife to cut off this extra material, and I can actually save this for another project. So that's awesome. So peel this off, bada bing, bada boom. This is a great scrap, save this for another project. Now what I'm going to do, grab a weeding tool. I like to flip this around here, and then grab this right here, boom, 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 boom. So I'm just gonna weed this. Look at how great this cut. Look at this, look at this. Oh my gosh, love it, love it, love it. Love it, love it, love it. Having trouble weeding it, but as you see, I pull it just a little and it comes off perfectly. All right. So just let
Everyone is giving us their printer recommendation. And
oh my gosh, tell me.
It.
Tell me.
So we've got.
What are everyone loving? What is everyone loving?
A lot of people are saying Epson. I see a lot of Epson, but we do still have some HP people.
Okay.
Craft and Wives Creation says she loves my HP PhotoSmart 7525.
Okay.
And she got it used.
I just totally messed that one up. She got her what? Which one used?
HP PhotoSmart.
Okay.
7525.
I love that. I love that. So I would do more pressure because this is a really thick material, but notice how if I'm able to like pull it, it just pops right out. So that's awesome. Little tip, sometimes with some of these materials, so you don't have to, re-cut it.
So one of the things you said you've always just used the printable vinyl, correct?
Yeah, what have you been using? Tell me.
I use the printable sticker paper setting.
Ooh.
And if you want to keep it on the page like that and weed around it, I use it on the default setting. But if I want it to actually if I want the backing to come off as well, then I'll use it on the more.
Love that.
That way you can stick it in little cards, birthday cards, whatever.
That is so fun. So we're going to just now be able to peel this off like a traditional sticker. And look at this. We're going to be able to add it to our label right here. Look at how adorable. Parsley. I love it. Can we see this? I cannot wait until we add a viewpoint where I can see it. Is this a good position for this? Okay, perfect. And then look at this. You can grab like a weeding tool sometimes. I don't want to like mess up the printable at all. Did you use reverse tweezers? Let me show you the reverse tweezers next because I love using reverse tweezers. Let me grab those. I don't know if I have reverse tweezers on here.
They're right there. I think, no, I didn't. It's a weeding
Here's
tool.
regular tweezers. Guys, if you do not have a pair of reverse tweezers, I love that, but you can use regular tweezers too.
So what Tanner used for his setting was printable vinyl for the cut settings. My suggestion, the printable vinyl, I mean, it worked. You had to kind of push it through.
If you notice, my weeding was not as flawless as I like it to be.
I would use the printable sticker paper.
Which makes more sense.
If you want it to stay on if you want to weed around it like he's done and the stickers just stay on that one sheet, I would use it on a default setting.
Yes.
If you plan on giving the stickers to someone and you want the backing to stay on them, but the stickers to separate from the paper and the backing, I would use a more setting.
Love that. Love it, love it. So you just apply these on. I mean, it's super easy, super simple. And you can see this right here. So boom, 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 boom. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Alrighty.
So Colette asked, how do I reprint a half sheet paper in a printer? I don't.
So there's a hack. So we have a video. I don't know where the previous video was, but essentially, Colette, I'll give you a quick tutorial. I'll give you.
Because I need it because I'm the type of person if it doesn't fit up a whole page, then I'm going to go back and try to find stuff to put on that page to fill it out so I don't waste it.
That happens.
I don't waste.
That happens. So what you would do is you would grab a piece of essentially you would ATG this onto a sheet, like an 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock or a piece of copy paper or anything like that. And you would make sure it lines up with where the material would be with that rectangle that Cricut prints out. So for example, the cardstock could be on the bottom and this could be the top piece, and you use it. Now, is that a hack? 100%.
Wow.
100% hack. Your printer, you know, you want to make sure your printer can handle it, so I wouldn't use the best recommendation would be a 60-pound sheet of cardstock. If I could be picky and guide you with the best recommendation, ATG your scrap piece onto a 60-pound piece of cardstock, okay? Let it print through. Then here's the deal. You already have your rectangle. Take the ATG off, super simple. Remove it from the back. This is your sheet, and you just put it on the Cricut. The Cricut's never gonna know whether it's this size or a full sheet. Okay, y'all? Are you picking up what I'm sitting down here?
Because
Lauren,
what it does is it gauges that black line.
it's only worried about your black line.
No.
So I could do like 3 more rows on this right here, which is incredible. Now, if you're saying, Tanner, you just blew my mind. Tanner, I wanna make some adorable ones. Tanner, I wanna win the organization Makers Gonna Learn Craft Challenge this month. Guys, guess what you need to do? You need to become a member today. You wanna say yes to membership today. I wanna welcome you into our Cricut community. I wanna welcome you into the membership today. Use the coupon code BEST at checkout, BEST, for your year membership, y'all. You have to say yes. You get the 30-day challenge. You get access to our member-only community where you're going to get to realize that crafting is so much more than just making a project. It is giving you every piece of the pie to our community when you say yes to membership. So you're able to craft alongside us. We really believe crafting is therapy here. So we think that, you know, the more that you're able to craft, the more handmade things you have for your home, the more that you're going to be able to enjoy your home, right? Like that's our goal. So when you see these, like when I see handmade things all over my home, you have no idea the amount, how empowered I feel to continue to craft more. So the more that you see, the more that you do, the more, I think I would argue happier you're gonna be.
Yeah.
I would argue that personally, and we'd love to see you in the membership group. So after you join today, go over to the Facebook group, get access. When you're in, post like, I'm new here. You're gonna see tons of members. The community, y'all, they flood around each of you. If you're a member here, you know that we love each other. So we'd love to welcome you in the group. I wanna personally welcome any new members. And Lauren, I want to see more people making some organization projects with this month's craft challenge.
Oh, absolutely.
This is incredible. I love these. Oh my gosh. Lauren, what questions do we have?
Okay,
this is such a good one. I'm gonna come over to your
grab
your
those
side.
tweezers.
Here's.
We've had so many people asking us what they are.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
And do we have an ATG gun in that drawer?
Oh my gosh, let me see.
And I think it's in the bottom. If we don't, it's fine. We'll just explain it.
Oh, I have it right here. We got it.
I thought there was one in there.
Yeah, you're right. I'm bringing a few things. We're gonna have a little show and tell.
Okay, show and tell time.
Woohoo!
So,
oh my gosh.
People were asking what the reverse tweezers were, and I'm gonna set this.
You can leave it.
Yeah, we'll set it. Okay, reverse tweezers. Now they are kind of tough to start using at first, but you squeeze them to open them instead of squeezing them to pick something up.
What a visual. I'm squeezing both, and you guys can hopefully
squeezing tell the this one and this one
close. This one's open. Now let me tell you, if you're a paper crafter and you do not have a pair of reverse tweezers, why I love this. You can pinch down, open, hold your little piece of paper, let it go, you're holding it, and you're gonna be able to add your ATG and then lay it and release.
And the reason that they are like that is because if you are pinching this, your hand, the muscle control, you end up, if you hold it for a long time, you'll end up shaking, or a lot of people have issues with shaking.
Yeah.
So with this, you squeeze it, it lets go. That muscle control, you don't have to, you're not using that squeezing motion.
I don't even know what tab you're on. You're on Safari.
What are you trying
I wanted to see how many friends we have hanging out. Does anybody know how many friends we have hanging out? 221. Y'all, we have been just, I apologize.
We have been doing.
Y'all, I do have to apologize. Like, do I feel like today's live was a little Hot Mess Express? Maybe. Yeah, it's our first day back. It was so much fun. But here's what I want to also say. I know we have some new friends. I saw Colette or Colleen. Hello, welcome to our family here. I love to have all of you. be a part of these. What I want to share is that, there's so much good things to do with crafting. All of the tools, all of the fun stuff we talk about, reverse tweezers, ATG guns, printable vinyl, it all comes one step at a time.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to have everything.
No.
You don't need everything.
If you think that we had everything and knew everything when you started, then you are fooling yourself.
Yeah. Now, I have a very interesting background where I come from paper crafting. So, like, I had reverse tweezers before I had, like, the newest Cricut.
Right.
I used to stamp. And I wish Courtney was in here. Oh, it's called fuzzy cutting. So we used to stamp, and then fuzzy cutting is when you take a pair of scissors and you cut the outline of your stamp. Oh. So I had reverse tweezers before I was using a Cricut to do what I did today.
Wow.
So, also, side note, I can't believe I'm giving this tip. I actually learned this in a paper crafting class that was learned in Morristown at someone's home.
Wow.
And it really changed the game for me with cutting. So traditionally we think we hold something we're cutting and then we go outward, like around.
Yeah.
She taught me to hold my scissors stationary and you move whatever you're cutting, because then you have a nice, like, the edges are super clean.
Yeah.
So anyway, I wanted to just share that because I feel like there are people here that might be a little overwhelmed. Don't be. One step at a time. Which is why I want to bring up why I love an ATG gun.
Yeah.
Which I know is like a little bit like, but wait, Tanner, you said I don't need everything. This right here.
If you are a paper crafter,
If you want to cut with paper, if you want to craft with paper, here's why this machine, this tool, it looks scary and big. It's going to save you so much money. A refill for this is like $2, where the smaller ones, the refills are like $4 to $6, $10, and the quality is nowhere.
And the refill looks intimidating, but y'all, I got it on the first try. Like,
did you?
Without watching, I watched Tanner put it in one time. Like, I watched him refill it once, and I was like, that don't look too hard.
Now, here's the thing. My friends that have been following me since 2017, they've heard me sing the praises of this machine, but they didn't have the video that I have available. You can watch me replace this together. So anyway, we love the ATG gun. We love our reverse tweezers. But did you guys love making some of these? I mean, these were so much fun, so good to make. We're super excited.
One of our
How
friends,
are you all doing?
Craft and Wives Creations, she said, thanks for the tip. I'd been doing it the Lauren way and filling that paper with anything I could think of.
Listen, Lauren knows you all are saving money. Like, that's the thing. You all want to save money. The hack works. Like, the hack will literally save your life.
Yep.
And make you not have random stickers lying around, which I would argue is not a bad thing to have extra stickers lying around.
Oh, no.
So, I love that.
I love a good sticker.
Me too.
I could literally sit and create stickers, like design stickers all day.
I lost my water bottle for a day and I had to like compartmentalize and say, okay, I'm having to get a new water bottle, and I like talked myself up. And then I was like, you know what? No, like, I'm not done with those stickers. I'm
stickers?
not, but I found the bottle.
Well, so it's fine.
I wasn't ready. So, oh my gosh, I got an HEG gun for Christmas, but I haven't used it. Y'all, all of these different tools, if you're new to Cricut, like Mother's Day is coming up, Valentine's Day is coming up, add some of these.
Somebody said that they have a 40% off, Michael's has a 40% off coupon this week. Would be a good, and I don't know, do you
Especially
know if
for
it's
the
available
HEG
in
gun.
the UK? We did have a friend ask that.
What tool? The HEG
The
gun?
HEG gun.
I believe it would be. Scotch is pretty international, so
Yeah.
I would just check on like your UK version of Amazon and things like that. That would be a great one. But y'all, we want to see you in the community. So here's the deal. I have a webinar coming this Friday. This is like, it's a 3 tips for Cricut beginner webinar. After that webinar, your deal, like the offer here, $40 off, is over. The end of January, the deal's over. I've spent so much time this month pouring into our staff, pouring into our strategy for the year. I haven't really got to as much be here to let you all know about our membership deal. That's why it's been extended for so long. This is the official, like this is, when it's gone, and nobody can be mad at me.
Right.
I've tried my best to give you all the best deal of the year, and that's our goal. So if you wanna say yes to membership today, I want you to use the coupon code BEST at checkout, say yes to that year member, join over 15,000 like-minded creatives in our member-only group. Unlimited downloads, commercial use license, 20 plus courses available to you for free. So we're super excited. So yay, oh my gosh, thank you all so much for hanging out. Does anyone know why my Cricut won't do the cut? It just scans and brings the flashing C button. So we have had this happen.
Calibration.
No, we've had this happen, and this is gonna sound crazy. Move your Cricut location. For example, if you're crafting, it's your light. It's your light. So I don't know, I can't tell you if it's not enough light or it's too much light, but move your Cricut. If it's usually on your table, put it in the floor. If it's in the floor, take it to the kitchen. Try doing the print and cut and the scan somewhere else because it's your light that is holding you back from getting that print and cut. It can't scan it.
That makes sense because the Cricut turns on, or at least this one, it has that light on there and turns it on so that camera or it can gauge, the scanner can gauge those black lines. So if it can't see those black lines, then it doesn't know where to cut.
Exactly. And
which could be a lot of why people's cuts are off if you don't have the right lighting.
Yeah, so change it up. Like that would be a good one. We had some training on that a few years ago. I couldn't even tell you what. I know we changed the rooms because we had that happen in our old studio. I know from experience.
Yes.
Let's just say we had probably too much light.
Oh, well.
Yeah, it's an issue. But anyway, guys, thank you all so much for being here. We have so much fun getting to hang out with you, getting to serve you guys. It feels like this was a live stream like 2 hours, but it wasn't. It was only like an hour, 7 minutes.
Yep.
That was pretty impressive. Is there more content and fonts if I have the year? So Laura, you're a dollar member right now. Laura is amazing. I just want to honor Laura for saying yes to the dollar trial. That gives you 20 downloads. You can download 20 fonts or 20 cut files, mix them both.
Pick and choose.
But once you hit 20, you don't get to download anything else. So you can go to monthly and have unlimited downloads of the whole site, which is incredible.
Right.
I honor you for that. That's a huge deal. You get our Facebook group once you go monthly. But if you go to yearly, honey, you're going to get everything.
Yeah.
So the courses, 20 plus courses, our member library of books, which are super valuable, member-only videos. I mean, there's so many things there. I want to encourage you to check out the link that we've dropped. It's the description. It's here in the comments. Read the breakdown of what you get when you go yearly versus monthly, and then look at that price breakdown. So $20 a month for 12 months is $240. Today, you can be a year member for $151.88 when you use that coupon code. That's $80 of savings, y'all. $80. Is that not crazy? I mean, it makes me sound like let's just say at leadership, there were some people saying we need to raise our rates if I'm still going to continue to give all this. So I'm just being real. That's what people say. I cannot confirm or deny my thoughts.
Yep.
Is there scan and cut tutorials? Yes.
Oh,
Dana, I brought in my good friend from Hedgehog Hollow, Alexandria. She's incredible. I love her. She has the sweetest accent. She's from the UK. I love her. She teaches a beautiful course on using the scan and cut. So you'll love that, and it is so good. So any of y'all that need to go from monthly to yearly, hop on it. Dollar deal to yearly, hop on it. We are there for you, so we love it. I'm late. What type of printer do you have? I don't see the links. So Carrie, we were actually debating there isn't one to recommend at this moment.
It's one from 2017 that we've had forever.
Yeah. It's not available anymore?
Nope. And we were actually having people drop their favorite printers so we can go do the research and figure out what we can recommend, because we need a printer to recommend now.
Yeah, for sure. So we're going to do that. We're super excited, and thanks for hanging out with us today. We'll be back tomorrow with another amazing project, and I cannot wait to see you all back here tomorrow. Have a great day. Grab the deal. If you have any questions about crafting, head over to the member-only Facebook group. We'll be there.
Absolutely.
Bye, friends.
Bye, guys.